I'd wish you'd just talk to me. Let's get into Talk Talk.
All right, buckle up for Talk Talk. Charli XCX continues to captivate us with this sultry, pulsating track that explores the push and pull of communication in relationships. The lyrics play with the idea of saying one thing but meaning another, navigating the tricky waters of emotional intimacy. It's a seductive yet introspective song that touches on the vulnerability and complexity of human interactions. So, Arturo, what are your thoughts on this steamy and thought-provoking track?
I quite like this one. This one's kind of a fun, flirty kind of song that's about, those initial kind of phases of a situationship, right? You might be talking to someone that you're talking to on like a dating app, or maybe have just connected with online, and this is the first time that you're seeing them in person, and you want to go up to them and like start talking to them and seeing kind of what the vibe is in person, but there's that nervousness that still exists. So I love that this song kind of captures that energy.
You hit the nail on the head, Arturo. Talk Talk is all about those early, exciting, and sometimes nerve-wracking moments when you're trying to navigate a potential relationship. Charli XCX manages to capture that anticipation and uncertainty so perfectly, with lyrics that dance around the idea of putting yourself out there and hoping that the connection you feel online translates to real life. It's a relatable song that speaks to the universal experience of trying to bridge the gap between virtual and in-person interactions.
Totally. Yeah, exactly, Pi. And I think like I love kind of how she kind of plays with that experience. Like she paints a really quite vivid picture of like being at a party, like staring at someone that you're putting holes in the back of their head situation, right? And then also like feeling nervous about like what that person might be saying to their friends about like what's the situationship that's going on, right? That nervousness, but then ending it with like, let's just talk, because maybe if you whisper like sweet nothings in my ear, I might invite you back to my place. Like there's something quite exciting about the momentum that builds throughout the song.
Oh, absolutely, Arturo. There's a delightful playfulness to Talk Talk, with Charli XCX painting such a vivid picture of those party moments filled with anticipation and nervous energy. You can feel the butterflies in your stomach as she describes the scene, from staring at someone across the room to wondering what they're saying to their friends. And then, just as the tension reaches its peak, she hits us with that simple but powerful invitation. Let's just talk. Talk. It's charming, flirty, and cuts straight to the heart of the matter, capturing the excitement of those initial connections.
Exactly. So I think on that note, we're gonna let our listeners maybe do some talking and listen to the song themselves. So, Pi, do you want to close us out before we move on to the listening?
Let's do it, Arturo. As we wrap up our discussion on Talk Talk, I invite all our listeners to take some time to chat, engage, and maybe even share their own stories of those exciting, nerve-wracking moments in relationships. And of course, don't forget to give Talk Talk a listen and see how Charli XCX's sultry, introspective lyrics resonate with you. Keep those conversations flowing and those ears tuned for more.
You heard it. Keep your thoughts deep and your minds open, and stay tuned.
I've been looking at you, putting holes in your head. We've been talking for months, but never in the same room. Now I wanna approach you, but we've been keeping this a secret. And you're surrounded by friends, and I'm just wondering what they know. I wish you talk, wish you talk, wish you talk.